Hey guys, this is Garies, and welcome back to another episode of Survival Done. We are back here in Minecraft Plus, and we are going to start filling the Guardian Temple with sand. So, in the previous episodes, we started preparing the temple, and we put a fence around it with sand, and we also, I showed you guys how we are going to do a quick sand dump. So let me head over there and we will start the building. And also I'm going to try something new today. So I mentioned in a previous episode we are going to do some sort of time-lapse building montage thingy. So I'm going to try and get a bird's eye view of a build and see how we can make after that, or modify that, or not modify, accomplish that. That's a word. So let me head over there, get everything ready, and I'll bring you guys in. Okay, so we are back over here at the Guardian Temple, and there he goes already. And I've brought in a friend from previously, that was also on our server, on a multiplayer server, so they're helping out for recording from a perspective view. So this is the first time we're doing something like this, so yeah, let's see if this works out. So that person is in creative mode so that they can fly and that this stays out of the way, but unfortunately I can't sleep now, so that person is just going to do a time set day at night time. But I actually have enough torches. Maybe we just leave it alone. I'll just place enough torches so that nothing spawns on the sand. Nothing should spawn on here. I think I covered everything with torches here, and I have enough torches, so that should work out. So let's quickly, I've revised how I'm going to do the sand pushing so that we can have multiples next to each other, because otherwise with that way we're doing it, we have to skip a block or two every now and again. So this is going to be the new one. We're going to put a piston there, we're going to put a torch there, and then why I'm using a torch, because that's easier to break when the Guardian has affected us. So we put that there, so that's going to place upward or face upward. So then we just put a redstone, come on, there we go, a redstone signal there. So once this goes, okay, so cover your ears, this is going to be loud, it's going to eat that, and we can put the sand, and then afterwards we can just break a redstone torch, and that's it. And now we can't break that because of things. Okay, so this stack is full. I've cleared out most of that area. I've spent a ton of time off cam. Actually can't see it here. Yeah, because you can actually kind of see it up to here where I've mined the sand, and up here, so you can actually see the straight lines where I've mined. I don't think I've mined anything here. I just came across here, so I've actually cleared out most of the sand here. So I hope we have enough sand. Hope there's enough sand for this. There should be. As I said, we have what, 6, 7, no, right, 6, 9. So we're on double chest 9, and the card is still going back and forth. I think there should be still 3 double chests worth. So 12 double chests worth of sand should be sufficient. So let's get to it. So I'm going to ask that person to start recording soon, and I'm going to cut this so that we can switch over to that. So that's going to be a time lapse with some awesome music in the background. And as always, all my time lapses is approaching Nirvana. Link in the description. Check them out. It's just nice techno-ish type of sounds without words and so on, and it's royalty free, so YouTube can't complain. So yes, let's get to building. Okay, this is the slowest process ever actually. It's not as slow as dumping it with your hands, but yeah, this took about between 5 and 6 hours to dump. And yeah, so you'll see the time lapse thing that I did will stop right around here. So this is the first chunk, and that's an hour's recording, hour and 9 minutes to be precise, and we did for 7 chunks. So yeah, 6 hours later, here we are. So I'm not going to do the whole thing. You probably saw already how I did it, so let me quickly show you up close and personal how I'm doing this. So you see how it goes. Okay, so this is going to be ear painful, what have you again. So in the beginning, you'll see in the beginning I have observers the whole row through, but that kind of prohibited some things, so I didn't do that the whole way. So what I do is I put a torch. It's pretty much the same as I did earlier. Do that, then I do that. Okay, I don't have any more of these blocks, so we're just going to go with sand. And then when I break this, okay, let's just turn down the sound a bit, because this is really going to be bad. Okay, now it will start pushing. So this one is already done. So now what I do is I place another sand there, and then that happens. Then what I do, just come over here and just hold right click. So I've refined the process a little bit. So like this, I can't pillar up. If I was on the top, you'll see the sand goes on top of the piston at some point. See, and then it pillars up and then it messes around. So that's not a perfect scenario, so that's why I do it like this. Put a observer a few blocks in, then I come back, and you just get that sweet spot, and then it starts filling up the whole row. And then you just stand and wait, and then you're on away from the Guardian. And I've ran out of arrows shooting them. Sometimes they don't shoot you if you dump a sand in the way. And yeah, pretty much this is what I've been doing for the past couple of hours. So this is a long process, so I'm going to cut the episode here, so it might be a little short. I have no idea how long the time-lapse part is going to be, so I still have to edit that. I know it's an hour's recording separate from that other account. Oh, and also it's recorded at 30 frames per second, but I don't think it matters being a bird's eye view. And once I speed it up, it will gain frames, so I think it should be fine. I don't think there'll be any quality loss. Oh, and also that account was on a laptop that isn't as powerful, so I don't have the graphic pack and all that on. Or the texture pack, resource pack, that's the one. Resource pack on, so you'll see the normal Minecraft textures, but since this is already normal Minecraft textures, I don't think that's a problem. But yes, let's call it here. I'm going to call it here and not over at the base, because I'm just going to come back immediately and continue the sand filling. I just thought, let me rather finish recording, started editing so that I can upload it so you guys can see it. And I'll continue this, and hopefully I'll finish before the next episode comes out, and then I'll bring it out as a second episode. So this is going to be on for too long. If I see this is not going to get finished, the sand, I only have a 6 double chest left, so I think I use 6 double chests on this, so I'm not sure it will fill up, so I'll have to go grab more sand. So that's going to be another long process, which already took a few hours before doing this few hours. So this day has gone by. So yeah, I'll have to call it here. We'll see you in the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you found something interesting with the way of dropping the sand easily. I showed you how to do it that way, but bringing it upright, we can work in directly next to each other. That one we would have had to skip a row. Actually, that might have worked out easier, quicker, but we'll see. But yeah, so let's call it an episode. Thank you for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate that a bunch. But for now, I'm calling it. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers!